Michael Singer with Information Week. We're here at LinuxWorld talking about Splunk. Now, we're here with Kord Campbell, who's an evangelist for the group. And can you kind of run us through what Splunk does and why system admins need to be aware of this?
Well, Splunk is a IT data search engine. So you throw event data into Splunk, and what it does is it indexes it and makes it searchable. So you can imagine if in an IT infrastructure you have hundreds of machines and they're all logging data, you want to take that data and pull it into a central location so you can search for it in one central location. Splunk provides a web interface to do that. Splunk is great at eating, what we call eating, which means indexing, highly unstructured data. So if your web logs change over time, that's okay. Splunk will take that and index that data and pull meaning out of it and allow you to search it in real time.
And why would I want to use something like Splunk as opposed to creating something for myself, which I might know a little bit more about?
Sure. I mean, standard tool that people use is something like grep, right? I mean, it's easy to grep through. I can search through a log file. But grep doesn't index, and it takes a while if you have hundreds of gigabytes of log files, it takes a while for grep to get through all that stuff and find what you're looking for. Splunk normalizes the timelines of all your log files from across all your servers, puts it in a central location, allows you to search on that right there on one single interface. And by allowing you to narrow the time frame and building indexes on the keywords in your logs, you can narrow down and find the events that you're looking for quickly. Starting out with development, when you're developing your application, say it's a web application, you're developing that and deploying it on multiple servers, you need to be able to know when a particular piece of code, for example, does a stack trace. And I need to be able to go in and debug that at the moment as I'm developing the application. And that may be across several boxes if I'm doing it on staging or dev. When you get to staging, which is the middle of the bell curve as you're starting to work on deployment and testing, you need to be able to take that data from those servers that are out in your infrastructure and be able to pull that data back and look for, again, you're looking for those stack traces out of your application, doing the dump.
So it sounds like it's just a lot of work for, it might be, done by other people. Does it kind of reduce your head count for that matter?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
You're going to put people out of business here.
We do, analysts, yes.
Yeah. In terms of how it relates to the Linux community, obviously we're here at LinuxWorld. What can you say about them?
Oh, well,
how would they use it most?
I mean, we're all sysadmins at heart at Splunk, so I mean, I use the product daily on my own servers. It makes my life easier. I mean, I've been a sysadmin for 15 years, and used to dig around, had to figure out which server the problem was occurring on, secure shell to it, get into it, dig around. I mean, we wrote this application for the people that are at this event, so I mean, admins.
And what's on the horizon for Splunk? I mean, what are you guys doing next?
We have a new version coming out first of the year. It's going to be version 4 of the product. We're doing supporting applications, so people can actually build applications right in Splunk, so they can get in, you do a little bit of coding, you bring your domain knowledge to Splunk. I mean, if you know about business intelligence or availability, security, compliance, you come in, build an application for Splunk, put it up on our marketplace, people can download it and install it on their install of Splunk, and use it to correlate their data.
And I can find you at what, Splunk.com basically?
Splunk.com, yep.
Fantastic. All right, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Michael.